What's up, everybody? Thanks for listening to the video. Subscribe to the channel. You could be anywhere on YouTube, but you're here with me. I appreciate it. Mr. On Pyru, Wack100. I wanted to do something on Wack100 for a minute, and Wack100 is making a killing on negative content on YouTube. Just pushing out constant negative content. This guy's making a killing. He's everywhere because, and it's crazy that Wack100, it's not like he's somebody super known in the music industry. He's not, a Diddy or a Suge Knight or Birdman or somebody like that. This guy right here just popped up kind of out of nowhere. And he's on Clubhouse and he's doing all these videos, and he's in everybody in business and talking about who a rat and who in this. And it's easy to criticize what he's doing, but the reason why he's able to do this consistently is because this is what the people want. Not all people, but it's a huge segment of the culture that wants this type of content. And it's crazy because I used to see the guy every now and then, but he began to pop up on a lot of people's radars that really don't listen to that type of content or in that space online. A lot of people, they listen to different type of content, but so many people want negative beef and drama and gossip. Because honestly, this is just the male version of the shade room of gossip. And gossip is a big thing that's pushed to women a lot. And it's been being pushed for decades. It's not nothing any new. You had the National Enquirer, where you back in the day. Some people may be a little too young to remember this, but when you were in the line at a grocery store, you had magazines. People read more then than people do now, of course. So you will have all these magazines. You had Jet, Ebony, Essence, National Enquirer, all these little gossip. It was the gossip. I remember, I think Hip Hop Weekly was doing something. They had Charlemagne in the back of it, like he had some rumors or something in there. Wendy Williams was doing that, but a lot of that was in print back in the day. So once women flocked to that type of stuff years ago, you had the soap operas. This is a big thing. But then when the male thing, men was more into sports. They was more into different things. Kung Fu was a big thing in my day. So once we started to transition onto online mostly, and social media in particular, you start to see this big push towards male gossip. And it's presented as who's snitching. You know what I'm saying? You got all these squares that's worried about street activity. And a guy like Wack100, he's pushing this. Who's a snitch, who's doing this, guys like him, DJ Academics, and they've been able to make a killing because their audience is part of a larger audience that just want drama, gossip, mess, and BS all day long, 24/7. Right? Some people wake up mad, go to bed mad. And that's the deal. And this guy's been able to find a lane, and I guarantee Wack100 probably made more money with the negative content than he probably ever made when he was dealing in the music industry. I guarantee you. Right? And this is why this stuff is big. Bad Girls Club, Baddies, all this fighting on what's the Chris on Rock girl and Blueface. This stuff is huge because a lot of people love drama and BS. I mean, constant, not even like a little bit. Just that's all they into. Who got beef with who? Who got an issue with this one? Who got an issue with that one? And it's affecting how people deal with their own family members. Because so a lot of times, if somebody in their family or their friends do something to them, then they got drama, just like a reality TV show. And it's just a big thing. So Wack was able to bring like the reality TV type nonsense to social media, and it hit the culture. So these guys not even talking about albums, no music anymore. They talking about who got issue with each other and who doing this. Grown men doing this. And it's pitiful because you just sit back and watch it. And some people, the behavior has become so natural for them. They're doing it and they can care less who says anything about it. And this is what I've observed. And these guys make it a killing doing it. If you like, it's their equivalent to drug dealers in the 80s and back in the day, right? People were lining up to get the drugs. They wasn't shoving drugs down people's throats. People were lining up to get the drugs. They had clientele for the drugs. And the Wack100s, the Adam 22s, the Vlad TVs, the TMZs, the Shade Room, they got a lot of people lining up to get that stuff. Because if you think about it, people want to be mad about something. They probably mad at their life. And they want to go online and figure out a way to express themselves. Instead of expressing themselves, being mad at the person in the mirror, they can be mad at someone else and they can get lost in somebody else's drama and nonsense. And this is what these dudes facilitate. This is what they sell to y'all. This is what they push to y'all. So I ain't mad at them. Y'all want it. You don't want it, you won't be involved in it. You won't consume that content. But it's a consumer for everything in the United States of America, baby. It is what it is. Shout out to Wack100. That's all I got to say about that. Let me know. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll talk to y'all later.